Hi, it's Naija. Welcome back or welcome to my podcast where we talk real raw and unfiltered and we get down to the nitty gritty and we talk about the shit that y'all don't want to talk about and the shit that we sweep under the rug that's not on the surface. Today's video is going to be short and sweet. We're going to be talking about resting. I feel like us as humans have normalized overworking ourselves and pushing ourselves past our limit when our bodies are screaming for fucking rest. As someone who is an overworker her damn self, this topic is extremely important because I feel like it's so normalized to push past when we're tired or when our body is screaming for at least a day of pause. I know for some people, I can't speak for everybody, but for myself, I know that I created like this fucking false narrative in my mind that if I'm not always on the go or if I'm not always doing, then I'm lazy and I need to get the fuck up and I need to do something, but we're not always supposed to be doing something. Sometimes it's okay to do nothing, and I know that sounds easier said than done, but how can you expect to reach your goals or to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish when you're overworking your brain and your nervous system? The nervous system does not do well with stress at all. That's why for men and women, it is important to prioritize self care days, resting days, days where you don't do nothing, days where you do just sit in the house and be lazy. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but when the mind, the body, and the spirit is not aligned, then you could never, ever bring forth the things that you want in your life. I feel like for one of my sides of the family, I come from a background where I tend to, well, used to get on my ass a lot about what other people thought if other people felt like I wasn't doing enough or I'm not doing anything. Despite what I know I'm doing, I would internalize that and I would push myself 10 times harder, not even fucking knowing that my body is fucking screaming for fucking rest. Then when it's like I'm trying to bring in the things that I want in my life, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, where the fuck is this shit at? Why the fuck is nothing working? But it's because if you don't prioritize self, if you don't prioritize your mind, your body, your spirit, and aligning them, then there will always be some type of misalignment. It's okay to take a day off. What is not okay is you constantly overworking yourself and your nervous system, not giving yourself a break. We're human. We don't do well with emotional overload. We don't do well with stress. And I feel like a lot of people probably don't even understand stress can literally fucking kill you. I'm not saying don't do shit. I'm not saying don't be disciplined with yourself. Don't take action on your goals and not to do what you're supposed to do. I'm saying if you have a time to take for yourself, if you have a time to take self care, to rest, to relax, however, resting, pausing, relaxing looks for you because it's different for everybody, do that. I feel like sometimes we get too caught up in the future and wanting to push towards our goals that we don't stay in the present moment. Sometimes we do take a look back and reflect on the past or we get too caught up looking too forward and we get too caught up in the future. Confirmations, like you don't know what the future will look like and you can't change the past. But what you can do is work towards your goals for the future. But that doesn't look like getting too ahead and getting too caught up in the future of things that you have no control over. But what you do have control over is the present moment that plays a part in your future. When we're constantly overworking ourselves, when we know damn fucking well we're tired, that leads to burnout and that equals self abandonment. How do you think that you can make life decisions when you're overstimulated? Sometimes growth looks like pausing and staying still, not always being on the go, not always overworking yourself into burnout. Because then when it gets too late, you're wondering why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. But if you would have never ignored what your body was telling you, what you were feeling in the first place, then you wouldn't be in that predicament. Everybody in this generation has normalized chasing the bag when you shouldn't have to chase shit. What's for you will never miss you. When your mind, body, and spirit is aligned, money just comes to you with ease. You don't have to chase shit. Motherfuckers be 30 with the mindset of chasing the bag and wondering why the bag's still running from you. Bitch, because you're chasing it. If you were attracting it, that would be different. If you need a reminder to slow down and take time for yourself, to choose yourself, this is the queen reminding you. If you knew better, you would do better.